All right. Well, let's get going. Let's jump right in today. We are back with Nioh, and last time we played, we rolled credits on the game. I won't say we beat the game because I know there's still some side content and one final mission left in the base game that we have to do. So we're going to try to do those today and probably, hopefully, get started on the DLC content today as well. But we rolled credits on the game last time. We beat the dragon, or the demon king revealed. Here's my boss counter. There's so many bosses. So last time we fought, there were the 4 bosses at the sort of final castle there, and then there was Oda Nobunaka, Kelly, and then the big dragon boss, Yamata no Orochi, and we beat that, and that rolled credits. But yeah, we still have one mission, one main mission left to do, and that's the mission that unlocks the DLC content. We also did a couple side missions last time that took a while, which is why we didn't get any further. There was the 2 kings, which took a long time. That was the most attempts of any boss by far, because it was just, they kept double teaming me. Giggity. And then we had the Nobunaga and Yukiona duo boss fight, which was also pretty tough. But we got there. So let's jump in. Continue. And today the goal will be to wrap up the remaining side missions. I'm hoping they're not all going to be as difficult as those ones. We have, there's one more here, Restless Spirits. There's one here, and then there's a couple more in other regions. And then we've got the Queen's Eyes. So let's see, this one's 155, this one's also 155, which honestly, those are both like over leveled for me. I'm level 109, so like we are under leveled. The game is telling us we are under leveled for where we're at. But we're pushing through. Let's see what the other 2 mission level were. I think there was one. Let me just double check everything. Because I think those ones might be a little lower. Okay, so there's this one, also 155, Secrets of the Dead. Two in the Shadows is 145, so this one's not quite as high, but it does still worry me a little bit. Just how how under-leveled we in theory are for these. But anyway, let's maybe let's do this one. It's the lowest level one. Oh, face both Master Hanzo and I at the same time. God damn. These really are just going to be all like duo boss fights. One thing I might do is do the next main mission, get into the DLC content, and see, because these are probably meant to be like really post-game. They're like, okay, these are your ultimate challenges. So it might actually make sense to wait. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the ass to do all these right now. do you abandon the mission? Like, is there not a way to abandon the mission? They just give you retry, and I don't. Yeah. Let me just see what all these missions are, because if they're all like this, if they're all these dual fights, then I might just say we'll skip them for right now and come back. Fuck, we're right here. How do you... Is there a way to abandon the mission? Oh, you've got to use the item. Got it. I've never done this before. I don't even know what it is. You'll lose all Amrita and return to the nearest shrine. Okay, and then Himorogi branch allows me to use... Okay, so let me try this. Let's see if I can grab my Amrita and then use this. Just gonna die here. I will go ahead and count those deaths. So yeah, that's a duo fight. This one seems like it might be a like individual fight. This one seems like it might be like a normal level. These duo fights are a pain in the ass. Let's try this one, The Secrets of the Dead. Let's see what this one's about. Okay, this looks like it's still going to be like a... Okay, we got spiders. That's fucking slow. No, not that. Okay, we got umbrellas. Not one of these bitches. That one. Come on. No. Heal. There we go. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm paralyzed. Okay. Hey, 500 deaths. Stop it. Fuck. Hi, Apollo. How are you? Hi, Bandy. Oh, okay. Edgar, you want a snacky? Come here. Come here, baby boy. Come on. You're so good. Oh, here's the baby. You got my head. One's caught on me. Yeah, here's a good boy. There's a good boy. Thank you for sharing your watch streak, Apollo. Yeah. Good boy. Can you pet that dog? Yes, you can. Hi, Chunkosaurus. How are you? He would certainly love it if you did. Another fucking slow down. Ah, fucking, oh, that guy. What part of Australia is this? All of it. This is just an average home in Australia. Ah. Okay. Okay, these fucking guys. Could you see Verwin or Crocodile Dundee voice? I don't know if I can. Ah, fuck. I was on the wrong thing. Thought I did my heal, but I didn't. Where are you? Did I just die there? I will say one thing with this game is that the like difficulty spike from earlier in the game to now is huge. Like the difficulty spike has just gone really off the rails. And I'm sure that's intentional, you know, they want the post-game to be hard. Fucking slow down. It's just interesting how much it... God, and I barely got any fucking time to do anything there. I do think that they sort of expect you to do, like, all the Twilight missions and stuff, you know? Which... I don't know. Don't really like that aspect of game design. Yeah. Here's the thing. I like a difficult game. What I don't like is the... So, this game has... Oh my god. Ugh, fucking slow down. Like, I don't need the power fantasy, like, that's fine. For what I don't like is that... So this game has the main quest, right? And then it has submissions. And the submissions are almost all, not entirely, but almost all in repeat locations, and they just... Like, they're repeat locations just with remixed enemies and bosses, right? And so they get pretty tedious. But then beyond that, they also have these things called Twilight missions, which are basically just harder versions of the main missions for better loot and stuff like that. And the thing that kind of frustrates me is that I think this game sort of, like, wants you... I think it expects you to, in order to be at the level for this late game content, I think it expects you to do all the main missions, all the submissions, and do like most or all of the Twilight missions as well. And that's just a lot of repeat content, you know? It's a lot of repeat content. For just to level up, essentially. I feel like the game, like the way that I would say I think game balancing is at its best to me is when if you only do main missions and nothing else, you'll be behind the curve a little bit, right? But if you do main missions plus side missions, you'll be at or slightly above the like leveling scaling requirement. And then to me, the Twilight missions are what I would call grinding. And that should be for just crazy post-game. I want to do the hardest of things. Personally, that's my take. So, I don't love the feeling of, like, expectation to do grinding in a game. So games that also get the power fantasy also bog down all the fun with too much inventory management. That is very true. Right, exactly. You need to do the tedious stuff to do the harder content, but is that fun? Exactly. I think that, in my personal opinion, grinding is the least fun aspect of basically any RPG or, type of game. And to me, the Twilight missions are, in this game, are boring. Like, the main missions are good. The sub-missions are, like, fine, acceptable, I'll do them. The Twilight missions are actively annoying to do. And again, not because they're, like, necessarily too difficult, it's just that they're just repeating content. I don't mind grinding tedious parts of the reinforces the skills I need. Yeah, I'll say, like, when I say grinding, what I mean specifically is when you are doing content that over and over again, not because you need to get better at it, but because that's the only way to get specific gear or levels. And again, there's always going to be some stuff that, like, yeah, they're always going to throw in, like, okay, here's an ultimate weapon, and that's going to, I don't mind, like, super optional content being grindy. I don't love when they set the bar for, like, primary story content here, but if you level your way up, and get equipment normally, you're way down here, and you have to grind to make up the difference. Anyway, that being said, let's go to the Queen's Eyes and see about this. This is the last main mission. So we're going back to the Tower of London. Sort of easy grinding for materials in it. If it's easy, then you'll try different builds. But yeah, there's always that, like, again, I'm not saying all grinding is bad. Hello, Queen Elizabeth. I just feel like there are a lot of games that put in a lot of padding for not a lot of reason. Okay, we're back at Tower of London. we not get to level here? Because if that's the case, that's going to be frustrating. Funny how when we fought you the first time, you guys went down, you know, super easily. Suddenly you're a lot more tanky. Frustrating or punishing gameplay and you're not having fun at all. Yeah. And to me, there's also a difference between, like, there's punishing gameplay where what it is you need to develop your skills, you need to learn a boss, you need to that I have a lot of patience for. But punishing gameplay, like, I'll tell you this, I never finished Final Fantasy VI, for example. And the reason why was because I went through the game. I didn't do a lot of side content, but I went through the whole game. And then I got to the final boss, and I was one-shot by everything. And I looked online, and it was like, oh, I'm 40 levels under-leveled. And I was like, how is that possible when I made it to him? You know, when I made it to the final boss. How am I 40 levels under-leveled?
It's so dark. My brand, I don't like it here.
And, you know, the answer was, yeah, you just have to grind a lot before the last boss. And I was like,
I wonder what it was.
okay, I'm not doing that. Hi, Gwydion. I hear you live with someone who goes down pretty easily. I mean, yeah, it's not difficult when you want to, you know? It's High Power Hungry, how are you doing? Welcome back to the tower, yeah. Huh? There weren't any other Final Fantasy side quests I still wanted to do. To be fair, it's been so long since I've played that game, I honestly don't remember. But I just remember that was my experience of, like, being like, I am crazy underleveled. But it's been so long that I really don't remember that much.
Any citizen would tell you the same. She was a wonderful... We fought so hard in the battle against the invincible Armada.
You love FF6, you were over-leveled because you kept wanting to play as different characters. I struggled to get into Final Fantasy VI. Again, this was probably like... this was PS2 era that I played it. So, like... You know, take this with a grain of salt. Like, I don't remember a lot from back then, but I struggled to get into that one. I got into some of the others a lot more.
I've sailed the 7 seas and visited cities across the world.
Maybe you want to start up 2 again?
As yours. Perhaps I'm simply not as well traveled as I thought. Pleasant surprise, that. Her Majesty established an
Yeah, I remember because this was I've only done like one time playthrough of the like initial 10 Final Fantasy games, and I honestly didn't finish all of them completely. Some of them I did like very thoroughly, Some I did just the main mission, and then some I didn't even quite finish. So at some point I'd like to go back and replay some of them.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Hello, Moose.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Can't survive this world without me. I can't die.
You never finished 8, 9, or 10. You finished 13, but don't remember the ending at all. So let's see. I finished 8 completely. Yeah, I finished 8. I don't know if I ever did the super hard final bosses, because they always have like Ultima Weapon or whatever. They always have some crazy extra bosses. Yeah, I remember this. Basically going backwards through the level, I think. Yeah. Basically going backwards through the level. I didn't fully finish 9, which I know I'm a bad person. And then I did fully finish 10, and 10's I think the only Final Fantasy game that I've played multiple times. Ooh, that's a big hit. I didn't ever do 10-2. Whoa! Okay, so that's a one-shot. Getting out close to the end, but got distracted trying to unlock everyone's upgrade grid before finishing the story. Ah. Okay, let me just see really quick if I missed anything up here. I'm gonna be really pissed if there's no way to level up while we're in this level. Honestly, that's gonna kind of frustrate me. Fuck. I dodged that. Weird that the... The chairs don't fucking break in this room.
Bloody tyrants! I'll kill him with my own hands! Send him right to hell! Ah!
So we just need some tea, an anger management therapist, maybe a bath. Yeah. That could honestly be like all Souls games though. Girl, chill out. Just take a bath. Oh. Okay, so we came through here. Did we go?
This way!
That's the way we came. Right, I think. Did we go up here yet? No, this is where we fought Derek the Executioner the first time. Or no, it was close to it. Maybe it was here. Hi, David. How are you, dear? Love the streak. Why am I hearing a baby? This is where we fought Derek the Executioner the first time. Is it my favorite weapon type? Yeah, this one and the regular sword are my two favorite weapon types. This one I use for like crowd control and for breaking enemy guard, and then this one I use for quick attacks and things like that. So I kind of depend on the enemy. The game, just because each weapon is associated with one stat, it doesn't make a lot of sense to try to use every weapon type, just because you can only do so many stats to level in. If we use the dual blades and the tonfa, I don't think I have any tonfa yet, because those I don't believe are in the base game. There's only the 5 weapons in this one. There's katana, dual katana, spear, axe/hammer, and kusarigama. I think the tonfa come in the DLC though. Is what I heard. So we'll see if I like those, if we get to them. Okay, so we're going out here now. So like this guy, I just want to quickly take him out. The sword is pretty good for that. Close quarters. Thomas the DLC, they got them in the main campaign with the DLC. I have not seen any tonfa yet. I've tried different weapon types in Nioh 3. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. It really just depends what the like, for me a lot of it's the move set. So I usually like try every weapon once, see what I like in the moveset. That's why you love the Tonfa moveset. That makes sense. I had started with... When I was in the Tower of London the first time here, I had started with the spear a little bit. Because you didn't get any of the Kusarigama in the Tower of London. You don't get those till you head to Japan after the first mission.
Over here!
Once I got to Japan, I was like, oh, that sounds good. Frog, how's my day? It's going well. What? Okay, I have enough Rita to level up. Now, I'm gonna be pissed if I can't. But I'm pretty sure that you can't level up at the shrines here. Yeah, they don't give you the option to fucking... I cannot carry any more of this item. I remember right, there was just a dead end here with like a chest last time. Oh. Maybe not. This is a whole place.
Please, we're really our friends. No,
It's a whole place we haven't been yet.
bastards.
Hang on. Hang on. This seems like where we're intended to go next. Because that's all new. So what about up? I thought we were going to go up and this was going to lead to it, but that's all new. here's where I killed this guy. It's nice that they're all dropping medicine.
That useless fool went and ruined my plans. No matter. There are many more where he came from.
Let's see. Okay, so this is where we came up. We went over here, killed this guy. There's that there. There's that there. What's down here? Oh, this is just this room again. Okay, got it. Okay, I know where I am. Or at least where I was. Yeah. Okay, now we're here. Now we go down. And go into that place with all the fucking things in giant vats. Yeah, this way. Okay. Sure, nothing terrible and fucked up is gonna happen down here. Gate closes. Oh, fuck. This room is definitely the hard part of this level. Checks out. I know that. Ah, stop fucking stabbing me. God damn it, dude. That was annoying. I killed the first two really fast. Alright, we'll give Edgar a snacky in just a minute. So God damn. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Yeah, problem is I don't want to fucking like... I don't want to fucking go around and grind for 5 years to be able to do this. Edgar, hey, I see you. Are you not enthused? Completely fucking stuck. I can kill one of them pretty fast, but after that it's a bit of a... Wait, hang on, is there something in here I just never got yet? You're always enthused? Well, I'd love to hear that. Ow, you bitch. Fuck, I'm in the corner. Okay. I feel like if I can get my my living weapon back, I can probably do this. Allowed to give a minor tip? Yeah, go ahead. Okay, just don't stagger that time. Oh, you can fight the two big guys in the room before? That's good to know. You just have to break the vats, I assume? Yeah. That would help. Yeah, I did not get any... Oh, there's a thing here. Never just the tip? No. I'm not getting any medicine. I got one medicine there. Yeah, okay. There we go. Ow! Fucking... I hate that move. Because normally the best way to deal with those guys is to circle around them, but that move is specifically punishes that. Ow! The medicine. Dodged that. Come here. Okay. Okay. There we go.
Many times I died, many times rose again.
I would like to take the medicine, please. So shattered as a hype train goes who jumped through cheese and jumped out. He'll never know it was you. I have a feeling he might suspect Moose.
This tree. Hell no. They killed him for sport.
Alchemist laboratory key used. I have a fucking million Amrita. I would like to level. There are more cheese menaces than just you.
I served as eye for Queen Elizabeth, ruler of the Seven Seas. Nothing escapes my sight. The Amrita from Japan has the power to allow anyone to conquer all of Europe. Nay, the entire world. passing of our beloved queen sadly leaves the fate of the country in our hands. William, join me. Your country needs you.
Not sure he's trying to make sure he's not lurking.
How disappointing.
Oh. All right, who are you? What are you? Okay, Eldritch Horror. 100 eyes. Okay. Got it. Behind him is not safe. Okay, please tell me I don't have to fight the fucking dipshits again. Since I got the laboratory key, I would expect not. But sometimes with these games, yeah, so we can go through. So that's not a hard run back. God, I wish there was a fucking level up shrine before that. Okay, that can be blocked. Oh. Okay, that's a thing. Okay. I think that can be guarded against, I hope. But we'll see. He's taking decent damage, though. That's the thing that I find so funny, is that, like, this mission's also listed as, like, I want to say level 145, maybe it's 135, but, like,
He's over there!
these enemies are going down really quick. The other, like, later missions that I didn't do just now, the enemies were taking no fucking damage. So I don't know how they decided on the scaling for those. I mean, they're clearly meant to be, like, you know, uber challenges. So right, that's that slam. Oh. That's an interesting one. Do I have to kill the eyes? Is that what we're doing here? Okay, those drop medicine at least, so that's good. Okay, that's a big swipe. Ooh, you cannot guard against that. Okay. That just fully broke my guard. Okay. Yeah, you cannot just guard through that attack. That fully broke my guard and got me to almost no health. Oh, come on. There you are. See here. Apply a little buff to my weapon for funsies. That I'm not sure what to deal with, how to deal with that one. Okay, you can outrun it. Oh my god, stop fucking teleporting. Oh fuck. Fucking A. I might need to just keep one alive. Nice. Defeated all types of yokai. Battles end, completed the Queen's Eyes. Okay. Nope, there we go.
And now you see nothing more.
I don't love my hat, but I couldn't wear the kabuto without making myself encumbered. Making rounds. Made 2 circuits around Japan. I guess. Compass no longer points anywhere. I'm finally free. Book for Reincarnation. Large soul stone. Omi region on mission. The Way of the Strong has been unlocked. In this mode, the difficulty of missions is increased, but so is the strength of the equipment you receive. You can change modes from the country map. Got it. So this is like all the missions again, but higher level. Okay. Oh, interesting. I thought we already had these. I thought these came with it, but I guess not. What else? Okay, and in the Omi region, we still have some of these. What is this? Some of these side missions, I think I'm going to wait, do DLC later. Or do the DLC stuff and then do some of these later. Enhanced Guardian. You can have 2 Guardian Spirits active at once. Primary Guardian Spirit will function as normal. Secondary Guardian Spirit will grant you the protection that is marked with that icon. It will be less than once you're active. Okay. Let's do that. Level up. Requires 25 spirit to have the retrieve lost Amrita. Who do I want as my secondary, huh? That's why I haven't seen it. Yeah, I guess. Somehow thought that the DLC content was already like baked in, but I guess not. So I'll have to grab that real quick. Plus 100 life. Enhance Guardian. Reader required for enhancement. Okay, so... I've got to use Amrita to do that. I'm not quite ready to do that yet. Okay. There's 100 Eyes. John D. transformed into a large yokai. Hundreds of eyes cover its body. Even the tentacle-like tips of its hair. Character directory. Bandy grabbing first. I know, nobody grabbed first today. Defeat 100 eyes times 3. That. Prime Minister John D. Interesting. No prestige points. Okay. Let's take a quick break right here. Because that was the true final boss of the game. Let's take a quick break right here. And then when we come back, I will have quickly purchased the DLCs. And then we'll go from there.